Welcome to my classroom. In this video, we are going to talk about the concept of inequalities. So let us write down the concept. I'm going to discuss the basics of inequalities in this video. So before we begin, we need to remember some important points. First important point is the symbols of inequalities. So there are basically four symbols in inequalities, which are greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. Now these are equal to because they have a little equal to sign under them. The other point important to remember is that, let us say, I will draw a line, a number line to make you understand it better. Let us say we have a number line right here. So this is 0. This is your, I guess I'm still on the line function, my bad. So this is the 0, students, and the numbers are positive right here. These are the positive numbers. And on left hand side, you have your negative numbers. So basically what you need to remember is that on the right side of the 0, the numbers always increase. And on the left side, the numbers always decrease. So this was the basic 2 points I felt that you really need before we actually move on to questions or to see how they are being graphed. So now we are going to talk about various ways in which actually we write the inequalities. So basically in this basic level of algebra, you'll have the inequality as, let us say, x is more than 5. And we just have to graph it. So basically on your number line, you'll have a 0 and 5. Now I would suggest you look at what is happening to x. Your x is becoming greater. The mouth of the sign is on the bigger number. So it is always open towards the big number. And then the small number is towards the close side. So x is becoming bigger here, whereas your 5 is small. So where are our numbers going to be bigger? They are going to be all bigger on the increasing side. X is becoming larger than 5. So where are numbers increasing more than 5 will be on the right hand side. So you'll actually have, so if I take 6, is 6 bigger than 5? 7, yeah, 7 is bigger than 5. 8, 8 is bigger than 5. So all these numbers that are more than 5 are greater than 5. So that is the reason I graph it towards this side. So I would suggest always look at what is happening to x. Is x becoming bigger or smaller than the given number? So you can always compare the number and the x. All right, so on this page, students, I want to give you another important thing that you need to remember, which is the type of circles. So you have to remember with the 4 signs, what type of circles will we have? So always remember, with the signs which do not have an equal to under them, you'll have an open circle. So you see, I don't see a line under them. So they will have an open circle like this. Now the signs which have an equal to sign under them, like here you can see equal to, these signs will have a closed circle, or the circle which is filled with color or pencil shading, whichever works. So when you're graphing them, you'll have it closed circle on the number line. If it's these signs, then you'll have an open circle. So these are the 4 types of circles related to the signs that you really need to understand. So you can go ahead and pause the video because these are going to be very important when you're actually graphing your inequality on the number line. All right, I will go ahead and erase this because then on the next page we are going to actually try to do a question and try to graph it as well. So let us say we have a question, x is more than equal to -3. So we draw a number line. It's a good idea to have your zero there. That will give you an idea as a balance between negatives and positive. So our number is -3. So I'll take a -3 right here. Now look at what is happening to my x. My x is becoming bigger than -3. Always remember, where are the numbers becoming bigger than -3? They're always becoming bigger on the right hand side of the number line. But now let us take a look at our type of circle as well. So type of circle with this type of sign will be a closed circle. So I'll have a closed circle at -3. And where are the numbers becoming larger? On the right hand side. Let us practice another one because in your worksheets etc. they try to confuse you. By that I mean they will change the placing of this x here, and then you'll have to figure out on your own as to what is happening. So let us say this is your question and you have to graph it. So what is happening to x? X is becoming smaller this time. So no matter what, wherever they put the variable, it's always a good idea to see what's happening to x, rather than looking at the number. So what we do is we look at our x, and basically x is becoming smaller. Smaller than which number? -7. So where are the numbers becoming smaller? The numbers are becoming smaller on the left hand side. So let us find out a -7. Now we need to think about the type of circle I will have. It will be a closed circle. So I'll have a closed circle at -7. And where will the numbers become smaller? The numbers will become smaller on the left hand side of the number line. So my answer for this one is going to be on the left hand side. I'm going to draw an arrow, and you see if I pick -14 from here, -14 is smaller than -7. -7 is greater. So that's why. Although it feels to us that -14 should be bigger because 14 is a bigger number. But the moment it's a negative sign, they become smaller. So that's basically the basics of inequality. Remember, in this video, we did talk about the number line. We did talk about the symbols. So let us do a review. I shared with you the 4 symbols of inequality. Then I talked about the symbol big. Bigger number is always inside the mouth of the sign. Another important thing to remember is the type of circle. The type of sign and the type of circle is very important. So closed circle will be used for these signs, and an open circle will be used for these signs. So this was the basics of inequality, students. I'll make more videos where I'm actually solving two-step and compound inequalities, etc. I hope it helped you, and happy learning. Let me know if I made any mistake anywhere, and I'll be happy to fix it. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good one. Bye.